So, Dank Demos isn't the only one who went viral and regretted it, though. So, we're going to talk about a Playboy model who found herself in court after a Snapchat. So, have you heard of that? Do you know about this
I
one?
don't know, but I'd like to look into it.
Sean, you're good with the pictures, right?
I'd like to look into it.
So we have a picture of a screenshot of sort of the alleged, well, not alleged, the actual Snapchat that she did. So this was Playboy model Dani Mathers. She posted a Snapchat of a 71-year-old woman.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, I'd never heard of her.
I honestly have not.
Seriously.
I
Okay.
have not. What's her last name?
Dani Mathers.
Mathers.
Yep.
Never heard of her.
And so she was at the gym in the locker room, and she posted a Snapchat of a naked 71-year-old woman behind her.
That's a problem.
And-
That's a problem.
Yep. And the
I'll
caption.
tell you this. That was my mom. That bitch gonna get. Oh.
So
It was anybody. I mean, regardless of whether
with
it's an
derogatory
old
comments,
woman.
if that even matters.
Imagine
gosh.
if you were at the gym, a
Yeah.
40-something-year-old guy in
Yeah,
decent shape,
yeah. I
and
don't
some
want
other
pictures,
dude
pictures.
just took a naked picture of you while you were changing
Absolutely
and posted it on the internet.
Would be
Absolutely
I
not.
would have a criminal charge.
You're going
I'm
to
gonna-
jail?
I'm gonna have a criminal charge though. That's the
We
problem.
might be going
I'm
to jail.
yeah,
That
I'm not
person's going to jail for what they did.
Yeah.
Yep.
And depending on, we may be, suing them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she ended up I'm trying to think. So it was a misdemeanor. And she
That should probably.
it was
that should be a
either
felony.
she was either going to get 45 days in jail or 30 hours of community service cleaning up graffiti. And so her lawyer obviously got the community service as her option,
Sure,
so she didn't
sure.
have to serve jail
The
time.
lawyer was teaching her that the First Amendment has exceptions.
Well, if it doesn't
And
have
her-
exceptions, you just might have some consequences.
or that, yeah. I mean, graffiti is free, First Amendment expression,
Yeah.
but it's illegal.
That's
You're going to
right.
clean it up.
That's right.
You, posting on the internet is First Amendment expression,
Yep.
but if it has to do with someone who is not allowing you to do this, especially from a public restroom or locker room or whatever, yeah, you're going to pay the price.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't fathom what was going through your because it's Snapchat, right? So she thought,
Well, that's true. That does. I will
It'll
say,
just
if it was
disappear.
Snapchat, I would think, and I don't have Snapchat, but at least it's sent to certain people. I understand
it was
right?
Snapchat
No, you can-
contained. Like,
so
they don't
Snapchat,
disappear?
yeah, no, they do, and
Yeah.
you can send it publicly to like
Okay.
all your followers. It's the same concept. Or you can send it as a
Yeah.
private message. So what happens all the time is,
Yeah.
I thought it was a private message.
Right.
Well, you still shouldn't have done it.
Send it- yeah,
right?
I agree.
So, and I think what's happened too is that people, especially like these younger teenagers who all are on Snapchat, there's a reason we don't have it, by the
Yeah.
way. It's our much younger demographic that's Snapchatting.
I don't think anybody's snapping me.
But they
you
think
know,
they're posting all this stuff, and
that it's not out there, right?
yeah, that it's not out there.
Yeah.
And so I know, Sean, you have a story that we're going to get to a little bit later about a real life case that you had
Sure.
where Snapchat was involved, but we'll get to that in a minute. So real quick, do you think sharing your legal battle online helps or hurts? So we want to know, let us know in the comments what you think as we're having this discussion.
I would talk to your attorney before you share your legal battle on the internet and get their advice, because I would say 90% of the time, in my opinion, it's not helpful.
Well, the problem,
unless
not
it's
to go
done,
into it,
in a perfect way.
Yeah. The problem, and too, it's not going to be admissible most of the time if it helps you.
Oh,
if
sure.
you're just
Yep.
talking about it, and then then you got jury selection, which if you're talking about big cases with celebrities and all this stuff, jury selection is going to weed a lot of those people out, or should weed all of them out. That
Yeah.
So, but if you're like Blake Lively and all those crew that need some public opinion help, then I probably would do it. But
Yep.
we'll see.
Yep. So, but what should you actually do if you're in a legal dispute? We'll break that down next.